What is up, my cranky crew? It's Ethan from Crank Gameplays, and I'm back! I'm finally back from tour, and I'm back making videos again. I went on a little break, as a lot of you guys know, and I'm finally back, and I'm really happy to be back. I can't wait to start making videos again. This is the first video that I've made since coming back from tour. I just got in last night. I got in real late last night, and I was debating recording videos last night, but I was real tired, and I was like, no, I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna start making videos again, and so here I am, making videos again, and I'm really happy to be back in this room, back recording again. I'm excited to be back here in LA, even though I'm actually not even gonna be here in LA very long this week, because I'm actually going back home for my birthday, because my birthday is on the 24th, which is coming up real soon. So I sort of came back from tour, and now I'm immediately in prep mode again, which I don't mind. That's totally fine, because I really missed making videos a lot. Like, I'm so motivated to make cool stuff, and I've got a lot of plans for things as well. While I was gone, I just like started making a big list of videos that I want to make. So I'm really excited to be back, and I'm super thankful for all of you guys who stuck by through this little hiatus. I know that it was unexpected for both you and me, because I didn't plan on doing it. I planned on prepping all of the videos for tour, but then some things got in the way, which I'll talk about a little later in this video. But I'm very glad to be back. Tour was so cool. We went on tour for the first time in June, this past June, and it was so surreal and so amazing, and it was such a fantastic experience, and so it was awesome to go on tour again, and it was just as surreal the second time around. It was so weird being in all of those theaters and like concert venues and stuff like that, and like filling the room up with people like that. It's so weird that people even come to the show. So for all of you guys who came to tour or plan on coming to the future shows, which we're doing more in January and February, if you don't have any tickets and you are thinking about getting some, you should get them now before they're all gone. But for those of you who came out to all the shows, thank you guys so much. It was so cool. Just being able to do what we did, it's really awesome. So, and we owe all of it to you guys. So thank you guys so much for coming to the shows, and thank you for supporting us and for just being you. It's really cool. So thank you guys so much. I might be getting a little bit sick, which is why my voice sounds kind of weird, and also I'm just like, a new time zone. It's real weird. I have no concept of time, and before today, I was like, I don't even know what day of the week it is. I don't know what date it is, so it's been real weird, because when you're like sleeping on a tour bus and stuff, and like driving across the country and stuff like that, like the time zones change, and so it gets real confusing, and so it's like, where are we now? I've woken up in this new place. It's a new time zone. I don't know what day it is, and I'm like in this theater, and so like, it's real weird. I don't know what's happening. I am glad to be back, and I cannot wait to start making videos again. I've really missed it, and being on tour and like seeing all of you guys at the shows and stuff has just like reminded me how much I love making videos, and just like getting to meet a bunch of you guys in person. It's really cool. So again, thank you guys so much for coming out to the shows. It was really fun. It was really fun, and some of my family actually got to come to some of the shows this time, which was really cool, because I wasn't sure if people were gonna be able to, just because I wasn't sure a while ago like where we were going to be going, but thankfully we got to do a show in Boston, and we also got to do a show in Orlando, and I have family in both of those places, and so my parents got to see the show, and my grandparents, and a lot of my aunts and uncles and cousins and stuff like that. So it was really awesome getting to have them at the shows, and getting to show them, hey, we made this thing, hopefully it doesn't suck. But now I'm back to making videos. I'm super excited to be back again, even though I'm about to leave again to go home for my birthday. I'm only going home for a few days though, so then I'll be back. And hopefully for most of November, I'll actually get to stay here and not be going to a bunch of different places and stuff. As much as I love traveling, it's like, oof, I wish I could just stay in one place for for like a month without leaving, so I could just like really focus in on videos. So that's what November and December is gonna be like for me, because I don't have many plans on going places, except I'm gonna be going home for Christmas. But I just really want to get back on the video train, and I want to get back to working hard again, and I want to get back to like talking to you guys more, and just doing more on YouTube. And again, thank you guys so much for being so understanding with me taking a little break. Taking a little break from videos, because it was unexpected for me. So for those of you who didn't see the tweet that I put out a few days ago, a big reason why I took a little break was because a couple weeks ago, when I randomly left and I said that I had like a family emergency and stuff, that's because my grandmother had pancreatic cancer, and so it was getting really bad, and so I went down to see her, and it was super sudden. My dad called me the day of saying that he was going down to see her, and so I bought tickets that day and flew out the next morning, and so it was very unexpected and very sudden, and so I'm really happy that I got to go down and see her. And then with that happening, I just wasn't in a mindset to be recording. I was really down about it, obviously. In every video that I was recording, it felt fake, because it felt like I was putting on like I wasn't being myself, because I didn't want to record, and I just kind of wanted to sit and think about things, and I didn't want to be like faking being super like rambunctious and energetic when I wasn't. And I had to prep a ton of videos for tour, and I was just like, if I'm not gonna enjoy doing it, then why do it at all? Because then at that point I'm stressing out about all the videos and like taking all this time to do these videos that are gonna be shit anyway, because I'm not in the right mindset to be recording. And so I just want to say thank you guys so much for being so understanding about that, and for letting me take a break and not complaining about videos not coming out. And I know that the timing for me to go on a break is kind of shit too, because Mark and Jack were both taking breaks, and a few other YouTubers as well. And so it kind of seemed like everybody was taking a break all at once. And so I apologize that I had to not make videos for a bit, but I do really appreciate you guys being so understanding. And then while I was on tour, the morning before the Orlando show, which is where my grandparents live and where a lot of my dad's side of the family is from, my grandmother passed away that morning. The morning before the show. And that was, I knew that it was happening. Like, I knew that it was only a matter of time, just because of the state that she was in. But it was really hard to get through that show. I was really glad that I did it, because I did do the show the next day. That was in Orlando, and a lot of my family went there, and my dad was there as well. And for those of you who were at the Orlando show and wondering why I got so emotional at the end of the show, the stuff that happened with my grandmother and my family and everything had a lot to do with that. So I like gave a speech at the end of the show, and I just thanked my dad, and I kind of lost it on stage a little bit, and I went out into the audience and hugged my dad, and it was a really nice moment for the both of us, and one that I definitely needed, because as soon as I started talking, because I didn't have a plan, I was just like, I want to say something because my dad is here and my family is here. And they're here at the show supporting me, even though, you know, my dad's mom, my grandmother, had just passed away the morning before. Like, he still stuck it out and came to the show despite what was happening. And my dad has always supported me, and both of my parents have always supported me as well. And I said a big thank you to my mom, who came to the show in Boston. And it was weird because I said a lot of the same stuff at the Boston show as I did in the Orlando show, because I was just thanking my parents for supporting me ever since I was born. Like, everything that I've ever done, my parents have fully supported me and helped me do the things that I want to do. And so it wasn't like I was saying anything profound, but in the Orlando show, because of the circumstance, I just like, I couldn't hold it together at all. But it was a really special moment, and I'm really glad that my family could come out to all of those shows and support me despite what was happening. And so I'm really, really grateful. And I'm really happy that I did the show as well. My grandmother was one of those people that it was like, if you signed up for something, you gotta fucking do it, and you better not complain about it. And so I felt like if I didn't do the show that evening, then my grandmother wouldn't be too happy with me. So I felt like I had to do it for her, and I had to do it for my family, and I also had to do it for me as well. And I'm just really glad that I was able to do it. And again, I'm so grateful that I got to be a part of this whole tour thing, and that I get to do any of this at all. And it's all because of you guys. So thank you guys again. I know that in videos, just in any video ever, I'm super repetitive. I'm not very good with my words, but I just want to say thank you for supporting me through this time, and thank you for supporting the tour, and thank you for supporting all of us, and just thank you for being here and watching my videos and being alongside. And in times like that, it was like I never felt like I was alone, you know, like I always had friends to talk to, and I always had all of you guys there as well. Like anytime I just needed to talk to anybody, I could always just like hop on Twitter and talk to you guys, and that was really cool. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna get back to making videos today. I don't know, I do want to be streaming more, just because I'm sort of in prep mode immediately again, because I'm going to Maine next week for my birthday. Or this week, actually. I leave on Sunday to go back to Maine. I'm probably not gonna have time to stream a whole lot. Maybe I'll try. I'm not so sure. Maybe I'll try tonight. I have no idea, but I'm just really, really happy to be back in video making mode, and expect some fun videos, because I'm so motivated again, and I've got so much energy to put into making videos. And hopefully I'm not sick, but if I get sick, the sickness can go fuck itself, because I've got videos to make, and I'm not gonna let it stop me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
There's a dust. Go away, dust.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap that like button right in the face. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Stay cranky. Bye.
What is up, my cranky crew?